I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. You caught me unaware. I was just eating my food. Give me 1 second while I just... Okay. Hi. I'm sorry about that. You caught me in the middle of my meal. Welcome back to Katawa Shoujo, episode 64. Last time we were in... Yeah, we'd just gone to see Emi's track meet. So, now we're there at the track meet with Rin. There you go. We enter the bleachers and Rin nods upwards. Sorry about that, guys. I did a very dumb thing where I paused the audio recording and instead of shifting the scene across. Anyway, we enter the bleachers and Rin nods upwards. Up there. I came out to see if you come. For the bet, I presume. Rin leads the way, and soon we've settled down. See, do you notice I zoomed the camera out again more, so I can do this now. Rin leads the way, and soon was like, yeah, I can do this. That's what everyone wants to do. Wave their hands around like they're an octopus. And soon we've settled down on an almost empty bench. There's an older woman sitting next to Rin. Someone's mother, I assume. That's older? What? She's got her hair done up in a braid. On seeing Rin, she gives her an oddly familiar-seeming grin. Well, this is surprising. I thought you were gonna get a snack, not a boy. Huh? A snack? I wondered why I was down there. My god, she has got the memory of a goldfish. The woman laughs again in a way that seems familiar. Oh god, I think I see where this is going. This is Emi's mum, isn't it? Where have I seen her before? Well, I suppose you've always been one to go out for one thing and bring back another. Go out for snacks, bring back a boy. Oh, but I'm being rude. I haven't introduced myself. I'm Miko Ibaraski, Emi's mother. Oh shit. Things just got complicated. Emi's mum has got it going on. Oh, you remember that song, Stacy's mum has got it going on? Oh, damn. Now, a great thing here would be to say, oh, wow, I see where Emi gets her good looks from. Or would that be too much? I'm Miko Ibaraski, Emi's mother. Pleased to meet you. Well, that explains it. She's like a taller, older, and better endowed Emi. Yeah. I wouldn't disagree. Apart from her hair being a darker shade than Emi, and less liable to change colours, there's really no mistaking the resemblance. Sorry, I'm Hisao. Hisao Nakai? And really, you don't have to apologise for not introducing yourself, Miss Ibaraski. Miss Ibarazaki. He's Ibaraski. Ibarazaki. That's really Rin's job in this situation, isn't it? Another laugh from Emi's mother. You expect Rin to conform to social norms. Really, Hisao? What is wrong with you? Clearly Rin is an alien from another planet. I take it you've not known Rin for that long, then. It's best not to expect her to remember something like that. She's got other things to think about, I assume. Doing a kissy face at me? Rin nods, seemingly pleased by this assessment. She's right. I was thinking about sunsets. You see, it's really up to us to make introductions and the like. For lack of any better response, I nod. Miss Ibarazaki leans back a little on her seat and raises an eyebrow. So, how long have you and Rin been dating? My response consists of silence as my brain suddenly lurches into gear. I love that. That's my response. But just before I can begin to utter a hastily babbled explanation, Emmy's mother bursts into laughter again. You're a blusher, aren't you? I don't know if there's any way to keep my dignity in this situation, so I settled for a mumbled response. Maybe. So this must be a new romance then, mustn't it? Wait, that's not the question. Another laugh. I know, but it's funny to watch you squirm. Oh, she... I like your mum, Emmy. I like your mum a lot. I like your mum, Emmy. I like your mum. We should get to know each other, Emmy. I mean, yeah, definitely, just because I want to get to know you. We should kind of give you a house sometime. I'm sorry, forgive an old woman her amusements. You're not old woman? She sure doesn't look that old to me. Clearly, Emmy gets her youthful features from her mother. I suppose I can let it go. How old is her mum supposed to be? Because, How kind of you. It's starting. Miko. There she is again, looking less male this time. And her hair's grown back. Hey, it's Miki! Miki! Hi, Miki! 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 Hey, Miki! 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 Miki, it's me! Hisao! Remember me? Miki! Miki! Hi. You're my favorite. I direct my attention to the track where they're preparing for the first sprint. It looks like the 400-meter dash. My eyes scan the runners before finding Emmy. She's smiling with an almost cocky look on her face. The starter raises his pistol, shoots a bird out of the sky. Emmy explodes off the block, disappearing from the starting line in a blur. Hey, isn't that girl behind one of the ones that was part of the... What's the... Hang on. Right, the one behind her directly, not the next to Miki. Isn't that the one who was part of going to be the student council, and also the one behind her? And isn't that that one in the green? What is that? That's how I run. And I notice how... Miki isn't wearing the panties. Emmy explodes off the block and disappearing from the starting line in a blur. It's amazing. Even as the other sprinters converge on the lanes closest to the inside line, Emmy surges to the front of the pack. By the time she rounds the final turn, some of the other runners have caught up with her. Their efforts come to naught, though, since a final burst of speed from Emmy leaves them at least a half a second behind. There she goes. Miss Ibarazaki. Whoops and shouts, applauding wildly and genuinely looking like any other parent cheering on their child. What's the other one's disabilities? I must know. Emmy bounds off the track looking pleased with herself. I cheer right along with the rest of them. Yeah! The announcer, sounding suspiciously like Misha, gleefully gives the results. Oh my god! Oh god, Emmy wins, and then so does girl with missing arm and other people who have other things wrong with them. I don't know what they have wrong with them though, so it doesn't even matter. Never mind, Emmy wins, yay, bye. I think she's gotten faster since last time. It was incredible. Miss Ibarazaki grins proudly. Emmy's a heck of a runner. We fall silent as the next event is being prepared. I'm surprised to see Emmy striding out onto the track again. Wait, didn't she just run? Emmy's mother nods. Yes, but she runs multiple events for the team, especially the sprints. Oh, she is. She's really competitive then. She's like ultra competitive. Like, just crazy stubborn, like, oh my god. Yeah, I'm seeing Emmy now. It's a lot of running, but Emmy can handle it. She pushes herself like to the limits, because I'm assuming it's to compensate for the fact that she lost a leg, so she does this, you know, to prove that it hasn't like taken away from her. Or it could be to do with her dad, who I'm assuming is dead based on the fact that he isn't here, and she got sad when we mentioned it. From the look of things, she's right. Emi doesn't appear to be tired, as if she hadn't run the previous event at all. If not for the sweat visible on her shirt, you'd never know. Of course you'd notice that, Hisao. He's like, I can see your bra again. Which event is this? It's the 200-meter dash. She'll do this one, the 100-meter, and the relay. I see. Once again, the pistol sounds, and once again, Emi flies off the block. A thumping sound draws my attention away from the race. It's Rin's foot. She seems completely absorbed in the race. Emi's mother cheers again, and I assume that the race is over. I paid attention to that one. Sprints don't seem to me like they take very long to complete. Your foot? Your foot was bouncing on the bleachers. Oh. You seem pretty into this stuff. I'm surprised. Rin looks at me quizzically. Why wouldn't I be? No reason, I just thought stuff like sports wouldn't interest you. You know, because you haven't got any arms. You could do the hammer and like, attach them to your arms and then like I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of ways that like you could have fun with no arms. I suppose you're right. It's not that interesting. No offense to anyone who doesn't have arms, of course. But I'm watching Emi, not the sport. I'm watching Emi, not the sport. I don't follow. Emi's the most Emi when she runs. Yeah. You don't get to see Emi at her Emiest very often. But here, you can, see? She directs my attention towards the track again, where the 100-meter dash is about to start. I watch Emi closely. It's the same picture as last time. Miki's in the exact same spot. What the hell? As she gets on the starter blocks, her whole body seems to relax, but it's a false relaxation. I can see that she's actually like a coiled spring. As the starter tells everyone to get set, ready, go! Oh no, wait, that's not Misha, is it? Her head snaps up and her eyes narrow slightly. Oh god, she turned... Oh Jesus, she looks like Shadow. The smush... Sonic! Her mouth curls upwards in what could be a grin and could be a growl. When the pistol goes off, it's as if she's been unleashed from a cage, like she was always moving at this blinding speed, but we couldn't see it happening until the starter's pistol dispelled the illusion of motionlessness. Oh no, she's changed genders again and her hair's shrunk. She's credible. She's got this ability to change genders and shrink her hair just like that. Running makes her hair shorter. It's crazy. It's all over in a few seconds, but in those few seconds, I feel like I just witnessed something very personal for Emi. As soon as she crossed the finish line, the fierce look was replaced by her normal grin. The conquering general returning to his farm. Amazing. She's really amazing. I've never seen anyone move that fast. Well, don't look at me. I'm far too relaxed to run that fast. No, I think Emi's prowess all comes from her father's side. At the mention of Emi's father, Mrs. Ibarazaki looks wistful, almost sad. Yeah, he's definitely dead. He got her into running, you know. Yeah, she told me. Wait, did we already know he's dead? I don't know, but if we didn't know, then I'm assuming it's pretty obvious. I'm uncertain as to whether or not it would be rude of me to ask after Emi's father. But after that look on her face a few days ago, I feel compelled to ask. Oh, okay, he doesn't know then. Yeah, he's definitely dead. Where is her father now, if I might ask? Emi's mother hesitates, clearly not willing to answer the question, but at the same time not wishing to appear rude. He isn't around anymore. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up bad memories. Emi just seems a little sad when she mentioned him earlier. That's not surprising, considering. They were very close. I see. A beeping noise suddenly emanates from Mrs. Ibarazaki's pocket. Oh, Hisao. He is. Never mind the social. You're the social landmine layer. You are. You're the social nuke. Burning off people's faces. Reaching into it, she pulls out a cell phone and looks at it. Honestly, text messages? What is he, 16? Oh, nothing. Whoa, is someone else... You dating someone? Show me where he is. I'll beat him up. What is wrong with me? I keep threatening to beat people up. I've got to meet up with a friend of mine. Will you tell Emmy I'm very proud of her and that I'll call her later tonight? Of course. Show me where he is and I'll take him the fuck out. I'll admit that I zone out for a while. I almost don't notice that the relay's about to begin, but when I look, I can't find Emmy. I thought that Emmy would be running the relay. She runs anchor. So she won't be running for a while yet. Ah. Did you see it? Huh? Emmy at her Emmyest. Maybe. Maybe this time. The race begins and I cheer Emmy's teammates along as they pass the baton. Oh god, it's the same thing. Apparently there are only like 6 people who run in this entire thing. And it's finally I see Emmy sprinting onto the track to take the final handoff. Once again, I'm taken aback by how graceful she looks when she runs. And her hair has increased in length again. It really is beautiful. The look of determination and fearlessness on her face only adds to the picture. Emmy at her Emmyest, I suppose. But then, as she crosses the finish line, I see her stumble slightly. It's only barely, but it's a definite stumble. Rin inhales sharply and actually looks concerned for a second. Oh, Emmy. Oh, Emmy. Did she hurt herself, you think? You noticed it too? It must be bad. She frowns as if deciding on the next course of action. Eventually that proved to be too tiresome and she shrugs again. Well, let's go down. Gotta crown the victor. See if you can find a laurel branch. It's not gonna be easy. Rin shrugs. At least we tried. Well, we didn't really try all that hard. Or at all, but hey, whatever. Emmy is surrounded by her teammates, all of them congratulating her. Congratulations. Congratulating her on the run. Rin seems to be waiting for Emmy to notice that she's arrived. Oh yeah, I guess she can't exactly wave Emmy over. Yeah. She just has to sort of like jump around like... Hey! Hey! Like a Morris dancer, maybe? I have no idea what that was. Like there was like river dance. Then again, I'm not sure that Rin would do such a thing even if she had arms. It doesn't seem her style to draw attention to herself, or to emote beyond shrugging. Either way, I'm not willing to wait, so I wave to Emmy, who looks up and grins happily at me. Us. Your emotions betray you, so... Your emotions betray you, so... Give in to your feelings. For the leggedless one. Hey, you showed up! Guess Rin owes me money, huh? We would have brought you a crown of laurels, but Hisao didn't find one. Hey, neither did you. It wasn't my job to look. When did we assign jobs? When I said, see if you can find a laurel branch. Try to keep up. I shrug. I guess Rin's rubbing off on me. Seems it's my fault after all, Emmy. Emmy laughs at Rin and me. It's okay. I'm sure you'll make up to me somehow. By banging him up. No, sure. You're a nice mum. Sure. Good. So how do they look? Beautiful. You should say beautiful. You should say beautiful! Why wouldn't you say beautiful? Come on. I stopped myself from blurting out beautiful or amazing and settled for the substantially safer, very impressive. You should say beautiful. You look beautiful. Emmy seems pleased with this assessment. I don't mention how much more impressive her performance is given her lack of legs. I figure she knows that already. You know you don't have legs, right? Okay, I'm just checking. Besides, it seems like it would take away from her effort somehow. Great to hear. I was worried that I looked a little slow on the relay, but I guess I did fine, huh? Actually, I noticed Rin kicks me and keeps me from finishing my sentence. What was that about? He noticed it at the end. That's no good. Guess the nurse will look at for me later. Look at me for later. There's a carelessness in her voice, as if it isn't a big deal, but I suddenly notice a slight twitch on her face. Like she's trying to hide the fact that she's in pain. It's then that I notice her breathing is a little shallow too. I guess she really is hurt. She must notice my concern, because she skips up to me and gives me a friendly pat on the shoulder. Hey, you look a little worried. I'm fine, really. Just sore from all the running is all. Should take it to the nurse. And come on, a little pain isn't going to stop me. Oh no? Emmy grins for a moment, and looks like she did during her sprint, fierce and unconquerable. Or to put it another way, really beautiful. It bugs me he just doesn't say these things. Still bugs me. I know he's gonna do. I know he just won't say it, but it bugs me that he won't. Hasn't yet. Because I can never think of shit to say most of the time. But if I had that thought in my head, I'd say it. You know. Well then, I guess I shouldn't worry, huh? I shouldn't worry, huh? Damn right. I'm Emi Ibarazaki, fastest thing on no legs. I don't stop for anything. I know. I've seen a picture of you as a train. It's terrifying. Impressive. Emmy giggles and then seems to remember something. Oh, before I forget, Rin and I are going to do something next Sunday as a post-track meet celebration. You should come along. Normally we do it the day after, but since the track meet was on a Sunday, I got homework and classes and all that stuff to take care of. Plus, our morning run, of course. Right, of course. Oh, right, your mom... Oh, yeah, your mom wanted to say she's proud of you. She's call you later tonight. I thought I saw her in the stands. I'm glad she made it. It used to be my dad who showed up to the meets, but my mum's done a pretty good job of taking over. She shivers slightly, and I realise that she's still all sweaty. A breeze has started to blow too. I thought she started to fade out of existence. I'm not cold at all, and I've got my jacket with me, so without a word, I throw it around her shoulders. Nice. Very gentlemanly of you. Oh. Emmy jumps slightly and then grins at me. Hey, thanks. Hey, thanks. Yeah, woo. It's getting a little cold, I guess. Yeah, looked like it. Just as I begin to wonder whether or not giving Emmy my jacket could be taken the wrong way, a boy in track uniform approaches. I'll fight him! Oh, okay, it's not. Okay, sorry. Hey, Emmy, you're gonna miss the medal ceremony. Oh, yeah, thanks. She turns to Rin and myself. You don't have to stick around for this part. It takes forever. Besides, you should get cracking on your homework if you don't want to be up late, Hisao. Morning run tomorrow, don't forget. How could I? A good point. I mean, it's spending time with me after all. With this, she waves quickly and dashes off to receive her medals. Or whatever they pass off as medals these days. What's that supposed to mean? It's actually just a piece of shit that we molded into a medal. Rin and I head away from the track, Rin remaining deep in whatever thought she has for most of her walk back to her dorm. As I see her off, she speaks up. Probably not going to get that coat back, I think. I'm sure I'll get it back eventually. Interesting. Take it as it comes, huh? Very Emmy-ish. With that odd statement, she turns and heads into the building. Honestly, what is that? Was it that big a deal? Emmy was cold and, unless I'm mistaken, in pain. Giving her a solution to at least one of those problems seems like an obvious reaction. What, she can, like, take it now, or... Uh-oh. She's not going to make a shrine to me about it, is she? Though I guess there's a chance I could lose my jacket if Emmy never remembers to return it. I guess Rin has a point. Still, I can't bring myself to muster much worry over the whole thing. After all, it's been getting warmer lately. I don't need a jacket. Odd. I think I used to be more responsible with my stuff. I'm not. It's not me. Emmy-ish. Maybe that's not really a bad thing. What, being more light-hearted, bubbly, fun, with an edge of despair / incredibly competitiveness to you? Yeah. Sort of like a hard... She's kind of like a hard outer shell. Does good. Just tries hard to hide the fact that she's got limitations. I can't really think of the word. Stubborn. I think stubborn might be the word. You haven't been forgetting to take your medicine, have you? I'm catching a little murmur. You should take it easy for a few days. The nurse's words hurt me far more than the exhaustion of the morning run ever could. Take it easy for a few days? I knew I should have kept quiet. I keep my eyes on the floor, feeling like a complete idiot. Of course I hadn't been remembering to take my medicine. Oh god, what an idiot. I'd been rushing out of my room to get to the track before Emmy. After the track meet a few days ago, I felt inspired. So I've been running warm-up laps in the morning before Emmy shows up. But then today, while she and I were running, I felt a little pain in my chest. It was only slight, and it was only for a second, so I mentioned it to the nurse. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I kept running and finished just fine, so really, it couldn't have been that bad. Why do I feel like I'm making excuses to the nurse? Moreover, why do I feel the need to justify continuing to run despite the pain? Really, it comes down to my being unwilling to concern Emmy, who seemed concerned anyway. I'm not sure how she was able to tell there was anything wrong, but she claims I stumbled a little. She's the one who insisted I tell the nurse, so now I feel bad for worrying her at all. The nurse is shaking his head ruefully while Emmy paces outside the door. Hisao, I know it's difficult for you to get into a routine, but if you don't want to find yourself in a lot of trouble, you're going to have to try harder. You can't afford to forget your pills, and you can't push yourself too hard. But if I don't push myself, how will I improve? I don't know where that came from. The nurse seems to have an idea. Never ever heard that before. He laughs and pats me on the shoulder. She's rubbing off on you, I guess. Oh god. I'm turning into Emmy. A million personalities. His expression changes again, and he's back in serious mode. I'm in serious mode. Look, I'm not saying you shouldn't push yourself, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't take your medication. It doesn't mean you shouldn't stop if your chest starts to bother you. I'd prefer not to have any fatalities while I'm on staff here. Do it afterwards. A bit of a lofty goal, to be sure, and I'm always up for a challenge. I hate to admit it, but I think he's right. I've got to remember to take my medication. You're right, I'm sorry to worry you. Who's worried? You're a smart kid, right? You're a good kid. Good package. How about you take off those clothes? Please don't seduce me, Doctor. I know you can feel responsible, Hisao. In a situation like yours, you've got to learn to be responsible fast. I know. His expression suddenly becomes devious. I suppose you started enjoying your runs with Emmy then, huh? Yeah, they've been really helping me. I mean, until today, I was feeling a lot more healthy. Plus, it's really impressive to see Emmy run. Did you see her at the track meet? She was incredible. The nurse nods, grinning all the while. She was, Hisao. I watched her first couple of races before I had some business to take care of, but she told me all about it. Kind of you to loan her your jacket, by the way. Huh? Oh yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal. And honestly forgotten all about that. I still haven't gotten it back. The nurse gets a smile that makes me feel like he's just made a joke. Not to you, but Emmy certainly appreciated it. And I know she appreciates your running with her in the mornings. This one catches me off guard a little. Sure, she mentioned that it's easier to keep to a schedule with an extra person, but I didn't think that I was doing her a favour at all. But she was doing me a favour of helping me follow the doctor's orders. She tries harder when you're around. If there's someone else running with her, she's going to push herself more. And she tries even harder when you're around because, well, it's you. What the heck does that mean? Oh my god. Oh, you'd love to know, wouldn't you? Ah, Sal! Ah, I want to punch you in the face! He laughs in the style of evil megalomaniacs. No, seriously, it's because you're a friend. If Rin ran with her, I'm sure she'd do the same. Well, probably. But that's not the point. The point is, you're helping her, even if you don't know you are. And she's grateful for that, even if she never says it. What do you mean, even if she never says it? Amy doesn't talk a lot, but she and I have known each other long enough that I can read her most of the time. I'll admit it, I have no idea what he's talking about. Amy always seems pretty talkative to me. No, she talks a lot, but she doesn't talk. You know what I mean? She says a lot, but she doesn't say a lot. You know what I'm saying? The nurse suddenly realizes that he's been rambling and stops talking, looking a little embarrassed. Anyway, you don't have to stop your morning exercise. Just walk the track instead of running for a few days. Let things calm down. And take your damn medicine. You dick. I laugh as I exit the office, bumping straight into Emmy. Oops, sorry about that. Are you okay? What did the nurse say? Do you need to go to the hospital? Oh my gosh, it was my fault, wasn't it? I've been pushing you too hard, haven't I? I'm a horrible person. Ah! Oh, it's the sex face again. I swear, if I see that later on, I'll be like, damn, there's something wrong with me. The words pour forth like a torrent. She's really agitated. I didn't expect her to be this concerned about me, to be honest. Gotta calm her down. But how the hell do I do it? I do the only thing I can think of. I give her a hug. Emmy tenses up slightly, so I pat her head in what I hope is a reaction. Calm down, baby. Have a piece of cheese. Hey, settle down. I'm fine, okay? No worries. I can feel Emmy's body relax as I continue to assure her I'm fine. Her arms wrap around me as if she's trying to confirm that I'm not about to fall over dead. I catch a whiff of her hair. It smells like sweet. It smells like sweet. Oh, how adrenaline could smell. It's the scent of activity. Activity by Emmy. And a hint of strawberries. From her shampoo, I suspect. I just need to remember to take my medicine, that's all. Don't worry about it. It's not your fault. You sure? Her voice is muffled. Mostly because at the moment her face is pressed into my chest. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh yeah, she's quite small, so... You'd be like that. Yeah, I'm sure. I just need to take it a little easy for the next few days. It suddenly occurs to me how close the two of us are. It also occurs to me how nice being this close feels. Come to terms with your emotions, Hisao. Realize what's going on. And address them. I can feel Emmy's heartbeat calming down, and I have to resist the urge to rest my chin on the top of her head. Thank goodness. You really have me worried there, Hisao. Emmy, you going to come in here anytime soon? Oh, I'm sorry. Was I interrupting? No, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. The two of us spring apart as if they ever just caught fire. Emmy brushes her hair back nervously and laughs. Of course not. I'll see you later, okay? Oh, and Hisao? Take your damn medicine. The last phrase is punctuated by a punch to the shoulder. Oh, you dislodged my shoulder. Yeah, I remember. See you later. He's like... His arm just flies off. You punched my arm off! The nurse smiles again, like he's in on some joke I don't know about, and waves to me as I head for my room, feeling a burning in my cheeks. I need a shower. A cold one! Yeah! A cold one if the thought's running from my head now are any indication. Yeah, I'm always making the cold shower joke, but now he's doing it. She was really soft. Like a cuddly bear. My pills are waiting for me when I make it to my room. I swallow them without a second thought. I don't know why I didn't think of waiting until after the runs to take them. For some reason I figured it was when I woke up, or not at all. But no, they only need to be taken every 24 hours. The exact time of day doesn't factor into it. My thoughts drift back to the hug in the hallway. It's like, oh man, that was a good hug. It's weird, you'd expect someone to smell foul after a run, but for some reason, Emmy smelled right. That tinge of sweat just seemed to fit. Oh, I love that stank. I love that running stank. I really need that shower. God damn it, I gotta take a cold shower. Holy hell. I'm popping a chubby right here. Oh, Hisao. You dirty bastard, you. You dirty bastard, yeah. Anyway, that's enough for now. Thank piracy on the high seas. War. Thanks for watching, guys. I have been Millbee. This has been Katawa Shoujo. Don't have to stay... fuck me. I'm gonna get it right one day. God damn it. Don't have to go... It's not... Unless I do it right the first time, it's not getting said. Stupid me. Can I do puppy dog eyes? I don't know how that looked. I'll have to look back on the recording. It probably looked like an alien. Bye. What the fuck? Bye.